very much like the wild man of Borneo at the moment.
Yeah. Is that running? Yes, it is. Well, okay, hi. So this is Trevor, who is manager of a retail store, and just some basic statistics around mental health in the workplace. 25% increase in issues year on year. There's 15.4 million workdays lost. The economy cost is about 3 to 4 billion. Apparently there are links to 57% of absences in a year.
I think it's evidence that we are getting, in some ways, better at talking about mental health, but now where these would have been covered up with a different type of excuse.
We can look at it for exactly what it is and get to the bottom of it.
Yep.
And therefore hopefully start to reduce those statistics, because covering it up, as you say, is probably what's in the end caused.
If you go back 10 years, would we have
explosion.
identified the same sort of triggers and the same reasons that people were not coming into work? I think now that it's becoming more acceptable to talk about our mental health, and you know, this video is an example of that. That absolutely we can start putting fixes in place, and we can be more supportive of our colleagues. I think it's a hard thing to train on. I think it's one of those things that comes from experience, and you know, different managers manage in different ways. I think the old adage of you leave your problems at the door and you know, you come into work are long gone. We've joked at times that I probably need a couch in my office to talk people through, and I think it's about starting with our colleagues, I think, and supporting those rather than chasing figures. That if we support our colleagues and put the ownership of the store on our colleagues, and as a manager you're pretty much focused on supporting people, I think that's something we can do going forward. For me, I'm probably sort of the first threshold that people come through in supporting, but I feel really supported with experience behind me that I can refer to and talk to and sort of, you know, get the help and get the experience that people need. The more that I work with my colleagues, the more I support my colleagues, that I'm learning a better way of going forward, how to deal with each individual issue. And I think as long as we're, as managers, starting with sort of empathy as our first response, and you don't get stressed by the business in the reduced hours, that, you know, everything has an impact, that we take time to support people, I think that's where we need to be coming from. So I mean, I changed my entire management philosophy about 2 years ago. My partner was working in retail. She had a new manager coming into her store, and I watched her come home every day with sort of this new level of anxiety, the change, what it was going to bring, what difference it was going to make. It was certainly taking her and her team out of her comfort zone. The new manager then started and was saying a lot of the same things that I would be saying, you know, that we need to chase this figure and we need to chase this figure, and I'm not here to be your friend, I'm here to be your manager. And I watched her come home crying almost every single day, and it had such a profound impact on me that I don't ever want any of my team to go home and feel stressed. I want them leaving work in a wonderful state, that they're they're excited to come back the next day. And I came back into my team the next day, and I had a really open discussion with them about how I managed. And from that day on, I put all my focus into them and how I could support them doing a better job. And literally my relationship with my team changed overnight. And it was a really wonderful lesson about how you manage people, that it is about getting to connecting with them on a friendly basis, on a daily basis. We are responsible as managers to achieve the targets, and you know, that is part of our job, but it's also managing people in a way that they want to come to work every day, because you can get better results out of them. And that was a real eye-opener for me, to see it from the other side of the fence.
That's good.